Hi everyone, welcome to Diana's Table. In continuation with last week's episode on Korean table setting, today I want to talk to you about how to properly use Korean spoon and chopstick. And before we get into that, I want to show you different types of Asian chopsticks. We have the Japanese kind, which is usually very sharp at the end and is made of wooden material or sometimes lacquer on top of the wood, and it's short and it's really easy and very light to use. In terms of the Chinese style chopsticks, it tends to be longer than the Korean chopsticks. They tend to be sort of the equal thickness from the bottom to the top. And they are also made with wood, a lot of times with bamboo. And sometimes you can use this to serve somebody else's food to your table. You can flip it over and use the other side. One thing very unique about the Korean chopsticks is that most of the Korean chopsticks tend to be made of either metal material, either silver, brass, or stainless steel. These days, stainless steel is more common because it's easier to take care of. But olden days, we always had our own silver chopsticks or brass chopsticks. We also have a spoon and a chopstick, and they go as a set. And I want to show you how you set them on the table. When you leave them next to each other, you have to make sure that the bottom part of the spoon and the chopstick line up. Okay, you don't want to have the chopsticks go up like this, or have mismatched chopsticks. Also, the chopsticks go to the outer side of the setting. I've noticed that even in Korea with younger generation, a lot of people don't know how to use chopstick properly. So I want to show you how a Korean chopstick you're supposed to use properly. You take one and you almost hold it like how you would use a pen, right? So put it between your third finger and you hold it with your forefinger and put it between your thumb and your forefinger. And then the second piece, you put it between your fourth finger and the third finger. And so when you have it like this, the bottom chopstick remains firm. It doesn't move, it's stable. It's the top part of the chopstick that moves. You can go and pick things up, right? I remember when I was in elementary school, my mother used to make me transfer beans. And so I have red beans here. And this is a really wonderful way to practice your chopstick skill. Actually, they say that if you know how to use chopstick well, it really stimulates your brain. So it's a really good kind of exercise for the elderly as well. And finally, I want to tell you that in Korea, we never hold spoon and chopstick together, okay? When you are eating, you take the spoon with the soup, you put your spoon down, then you pick up your chopstick and eat something. You never hold the spoon and the chopstick together in one hand like this. This is a definite no-no. I hope that, this was helpful. This is the way we eat in Korea, and this is the way that if you learn how to use chopsticks and spoon properly, I'm sure your Korean friends will really appreciate that as well. So good luck, practice, and see you next week.